Well, hello. I'm back again. Yeah, this is actually my third video for today. So I guess it's good because I have some sort of a good lighting, I hope. So I'm trying to, film a lot as much as I can. I'm trying to film as much as I can. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Thank you. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I use my Instagram a whole lot. So definitely follow me on Instagram and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Leave a comment down below and all this kind of all that good stuff. And yeah, all my contact information will be down in the information bar. And if you're not yet subscribed, like I said, hit the subscribe button down below. So I'm here with Learning to Perfection series, and this one is actually a topic that is very, very dear to my heart. And because I get so much question about my shoes, about high heels, so I thought I should just come here on YouTube and make a video so I can even refer to the video to people that I know and all that kind of jazz. And I hope it's a good idea. So I thought it would be a good idea to do for my Learning to Perfection series because there's some of you ladies out there who want to wear high heels but don't even know what to do and how it may look on you. Yeah, so just a little bit about high heels. And I get so much questions, like I said, because I wear heels a lot and I wear high heels a lot. So yeah, like you guys, some people don't know, high heels started off being for men back in the days. Like they used to wear like the chunky heels, and yeah, a few years later the women started wearing it just to make sure that they could wear it better, and it was like a form of protest. That was how high heels started and came into form. Ever since, it has modernized, it has deformed, it has blah 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 blah. So some people have different definition to what high heels does to you as a lady. But personally, for me, my father is very tall, but my mom isn't really that tall, and I'm not a short person, but I consider myself short a lot of the time, and I don't know why I consider myself to be a short person, and I know I'm not a short person at all. I definitely know I'm not a short person, but I consider myself to be short. So I wear heels, high heels a lot. In church, I get questions. Anywhere I go, I get questions whenever I wear them. So I get questions a lot. So I thought I should just make a video. So that is the reason why. And because whenever I'm like in the quiet stand, it's so weird because then whenever I have my high heels on, I get to reach the mic properly. But whenever I'm not, I feel so embarrassed having to turn it down, And then I have like obviously younger ones in my church, which I consider to be my little sisters and all. And they're growing so tall, so that just boosts me up to wear my heels even a lot more because I don't want to be short like the short person. So yeah, I'm not a short person, but I consider myself short. So I love high heels, and it's part of me. It's no matter how painful it is, no matter how killing it is, I never, ever, ever take off my shoes. And I believe it's the number one rule if you want to be a high heel person. But if you don't, it's fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna go into high heels. So the first thing I want to say about high heels is before you start wearing them, you should know why you're wearing them. Are you wearing them to look more fabulous? And the thing about high heels, it dresses up an outfit. You can wear something very casual, a blazer and a jeans, and just put in a pair of heels can take you to a whole different look. You should know the reason why you're wearing that heel and why you're wearing a particular heel, why you want to wear it. If you're new to high heels, you should know the reason why you're wearing it. So yeah, that's number one. And number two thing you have to think of is there's the heel test, which I'll try and do if I can do it in this video, because I have no one to film it. It's really hard to do videos like that. If I can do it, I would, but if I can't, I'll just explain. What it is whatever heels you're wearing, you should be able to lift yourself from the shoe. If you cannot lift yourself, that means you're not comfortable in that shoe. When you stand, you should be able to not jump out, just lift yourself up easily. If you cannot do that, you're not comfortable in that shoe at all whatsoever. You're not comfortable in that shoe. If you cannot lift yourself out of the shoe you're wearing, you're not comfortable in it. It's not your kind of shoe. And if your knees are a bit You just have to rethink it if you're not comfortable in heels. But if you are comfortable, you can go on. And number 3 thing is, to start wearing high heels, you need to practice. You need to really practice. You need to practice. I cannot emphasize how much practice you need. If you do not practice, you're going to fall. There's no two ways about it. You're going to fall, you're going to embarrass yourself, and you're going to humiliate yourself. I have been so lucky. I've never fallen down before. I do little runs, the runs. Yeah, I do that in my shoes. I've never fallen before. I remember when I first got my first pair of high heels. It was my mom who bought it for me, and I think she got it for about 120 something. It was a shoe and a bag, and she bought it for me. I was super happy. I can remember it wasn't high. It was like that kind of heel. It was a sandal heel, and I remember I would, whenever she would go to work, I would wear it and I would practice and practice and practice and practice and practice, and I practiced so much until I mastered how to walk in that particular heel. Because you can walk in one shoe if you're a beginner does not mean you should go and get a 6-inch heel. You'll be fine. No, you will not be fine, honey. I'm telling you, look into the camera, see, you're gonna fall. That's it. Simple. So, and another reason why I'm doing this video, I was at a gathering a few weeks ago, and somebody walked past and she looked so horrible wearing the shoe. It wasn't flattering at all. At least you could do is make it flattering when you wear heels, because that's the beauty of heels. Some people say it creates something to a woman's body. I don't see that. I actually don't think so. I don't think it makes such a huge deal to your body, but I just think it creates an outfit. That's what I think. That's my own opinion with high heels. So I'm just going to go into different species of shoes and whatnot. So if you're new to high heels, I know this would be a shock and you just want to start. You know, the sandals are very in right now. I actually would not recommend your first pair to be a sandal. I don't care if it's short. Sandals are not the most comfortable shoes. I don't care what anyone tells you, but I'm telling you the truth. Ask anyone who wears heels. The sandals are not the most comfortable shoes. They're flat, they're not high, they're not the most comfortable, being the fact that there's no platform here. There's no platform, so your feet has no balance at the front. And when you wear high heels, all your weight is distributed to the front of your shoe. So that's another thing you have to consider when buying high heels. You have to consider your size. If you're a big girl and the shape of your leg, and I don't know what it's called in English, but I believe we call it K-leg anyways. If you have a K-leg, there's some kind, I'm going to get into that later. There's the kind of shoes I would recommend you don't wear. You can definitely wear sandals if you have K-leg, but that's what we call it. If you have any other name for it, put it down in the description, but I don't know. That's what we call it. These are not the most they're not the most comfortable shoes. They look comfortable, but I'm telling you the truth, they're not the most comfortable shoes to walk in. Because your weight is all sitting here, and your leg always, want to slip out sometimes, depending on which one you get. Yeah. But what I would recommend is maybe a 4-inch shoe. If you want to start with high inch, I would recommend you go. I don't really have a 4-inch, but I have like a booty, which isn't too high. If you can get something shorter, maybe like this, like from where my hand is to where the heel is, from where my hand, I've covered the bead out, from where my hand is here, from here to here. If you can get something like that, definitely do. That would be a good practice for you to walk in. Something that you can walk in, something that you can practice, something that, this is not a 4-inch, this is like a 4.5. Or maybe it is the 4, I don't know. Yeah, you can start with a 3-inch or something like that and work your way up. This would be something very good to try to walk on in your feet. Reason being is because it has some sort of a platform at the front here. So your feet is balanced in on something, unlike the flat ones where your feet isn't balancing on anything. It's just a plain, sole. So your feet is balancing on a platform and you're getting good balance on your foot, and you're not straining your bones and your muscles and all that kind of jazz. So that would be what I would recommend for someone who is new to heels and you want to start. Then after then, I know a lot of people recommend wedge. Yes, I would recommend a wedge, but I would not recommend a wedge. Some wedge are very high. Like this one is very high. This is a 5.5-inch wedge. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, and it has some sort of platform. If you're not new to this is a fairly high wedge, but you can get a normal regular wedge. I have that upstairs, but I forgot to bring it. Sorry. Just a normal regular wedge you do just fine, or you can get some sort of a wedge that is lower, maybe something like from where my hand is to the top, and that has a front like this. I say would be a nice as well to transit into. You can get into a wedge like this, because I wear it all the time. I usually wear this and travel with it because I'm comfortable in wearing wedge. So this is kind of a good way to transit into. When you're wearing a wedge, right, your foot stays on, your foot doesn't slip out, your foot is the weight of your body is distributed all over. It's not distributed on one place, so you're more comfortable and you have more control over your foot. That's one thing. And yeah, when you're wearing flats, like I already said, your foot are not distributed, but if you're comfortable in wedge, you can graduate into flat. Flat is amazing. I say flat. Sandals are amazing. They're really pretty. They bring some sort of an elegant look to whatever you're wearing. They make it look more effortless. They make it look more. They make your look the look looks more effortless, and they're really nice. But the thing is, you want to make sure you have good practice in sandals before you just walk on the road, because this is nothing. Your foot and sandals, I would not recommend you wear maybe sandals for like 3 days straight if you're new to them. If you're new to them and if they're not comfortable for you, I would not, because you would be battling some bone issues. You would feel pains all over your legs. You feel pains after wearing them. You feel pains even after taking them off. You will definitely feel pains. So I would definitely recommend you get practice, but you don't wear heels straight. If you're someone who goes to work, I would recommend you get maybe like a 3-inch, something very comfortable with a platform at the front and a good nice heel at the back that is very stable, that you could go hours in, things like that. But you still need practice. Practice is the key word with high heels. After that, if you're good and you're feeling fat, you're good, you will definitely need a classic pair of pumps. You want to get something like this, which isn't too high, or you can go for something which is very high. This is high, but it has a good balance of platform at the front, and it has a good, and this one it's okay as well, but this one is more comfortable. So I'm just going to tell you guys the blunt truth. Personally, I think if you have a K-leg, I don't know what it's called in English, leg like that. I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart, except you don't mind. I would not recommend you wearing a short dress and a heel that is 5-inch. If you're wearing a short dress and a heel that is 5-inch and you have a leg like that, to be honest, it's not flattering. It looks like your leg. We can see the struggle your feet is going through, and it's not really nice. And the beauty to high heels, it's for it to look effortlessly. No matter how uncomfortable it is, that's the beauty. You have to make sure it looks effortlessly. So if you have a K-leg, I would not recommend you wearing a short dress with this. But if you wear a long dress and you wear a heel like this, it looks so beautiful, because most people with such legs, they're usually very tall, and it looks so beautiful. They look so flattering. They look so flattering on, and I would definitely recommend them because they look so nice. And when you have something long in or something mid-thigh, the knee length, maybe a bit above your below your knee, they look so nice. But if it's above your knee, it doesn't look nice. We can see the struggle, your feet and everything, and the structure of your legs. I don't know. For me, I don't think, if you're okay with it, hey, I'm not saying, I'm just telling you my opinion. This is what I think. And heels, please, I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just telling you, if you're okay in all, just wear it. If you're okay with it, just wear it, please. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm just, saying my honest opinion about it. Imagine getting on the K-leg issue. Imagine someone with a K-leg wearing something like this, and they're wearing a super short dress. It's not the cutest thing in the world. It doesn't look nice. The beauty of the shoe does not come out, because people focus more on your legs and how it looks than on the shoe. So you want to make sure the attention is on the shoe. So if you have a leg like that, I would recommend you wear something long or something that is below your knee, and let the beauty of the shoe come out and your own beauty as well come out. So with that being said, I'm going to treatment for my leg, so to prepare me for high heels. I wear high heels a lot, like it's not, I wear it a lot. I'll show you guys how to, like, let's say you're going out Friday, Saturday, and you need to go to church on Sunday, you're going to be wearing high heels. You want to make sure your bones are prepared for that. You don't just want to wear heels and wear heels and wear heels. Then on Monday, you start feeling pains on your legs, on your bones. Trust me, if you're standing a lot, you're going to feel that. I'm not joking. Especially if you're wearing things like this. if you're wearing things like that, if you're wearing things like this, you just want to make sure, I'll insert the videos, you want to make sure you stretch your toes very well. You want to make sure you give yourself an ankle massage, and you just want to make sure those kind of basics are done properly for your foot to, for your legs and your bones to be prepared for wearing the shoe. Even after wearing the shoe, you want to make sure you take time out to give yourself that same sort of massage, and just to prepare your foot. Scientifically, you should not wear any shoe that is above 5 inch, because that way you're damaging more bones and you're just killing yourself. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. Scientifically, you shouldn't wear any shoe that is above 5 inches in height. And yeah, that's it scientifically. If you're going to wear something above, just make sure it has a very, very, very good platform, and you want to make sure you're not wearing it for a long time. And personally, I don't think kids should be wearing heels. I think any child under the age of 14 should not be wearing heels like this. I saw some kids wearing shoes like this. You're killing your child. If you're making your child wear heels like this, or you're making them wear heels like this, you're killing your child. If your child is under 14 and they have to wear heels, let it be a wedge, and it should not be as tall as this. It mustn't be as tall as this. You should not put your child in a wedge as tall as this. If you're letting your child wear heels and they're under 14, you're killing your child. They're wearing shoes like this, you are murdering the bones of your child. You shouldn't put your child in heels that tall. You're just killing that child. You're frustrating them. And the best way to walk in heels is the heels before the platform. You want to make sure you're matching this place first before the front. You're matching here before here. You're matching here before here. You look better, you look taller when you match here before here. You shouldn't match here. You shouldn't be matching with those front, because that way you're killing yourself. Please, if your parents, do not put your kids in heels. You're just killing that child. I'm begging. I see it all the time, and I just want to be like, who is your mom? You're killing that child. You shouldn't put them. If a child is under 15, I don't think they should be wearing shoes like this. It's too high. It's not for them. Heels wasn't designed for kids. It wasn't designed for comfort. So you shouldn't. They're going to wear heels for the rest of their life. So don't. If you want to put them in. And I think that's everything that I've covered about high heels. If there's anything else you'd like to know, comment down below and I'll answer. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Just all my information. If you have any emails, if you have any other thing you want to ask me, don't forget to inbox me on YouTube, and I'll be sure to answer all your questions. And I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who is watching, and please do share this video so people would know. Definitely share it to your friends. If you know it would be helpful, definitely share this video, and share this video, talk to somebody about it. Yeah, I'm sure there are forums online that you can join and talk to them about high heels. There are tons of forums online you can talk to people about heels. That, trust me, there is. And yeah, don't forget, just share this video on your Facebook or whatever, just so people know, they get a better insight on high heels and how to take care of their feet and all that kind of jazz. Yeah. And don't forget, the makeup tutorial for this look is up already. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.